I love her.
Don't even...
Black lipstick.
Laugh like her soul.
We've started now.
It's just gonna stick to my lipstick.
That just makes it easier to hit. So I'm trying to throw a peeps into Abby's mouth. A peep? A single? I missed terribly. This is why I don't play basketball anymore. Sorry.
I'm gonna open up the other peeps now.
You should have traded 3 dice in for a success.
But I don't have 3 dice in throw.
So at home, I probably saw this on Facebook, but my dad still hides our Easter baskets, so we all got out our D20s and made search checks before we found them.
What is this about hiding Easter baskets?
Search checks.
You hide them?
My dad still hides them for us, yeah. Don't you hide your Easter baskets? Just because he likes the
No, we've never
challenge
done that.
of us
Yeah,
versus
no.
My mom used to, and she
Like they
used to
set
hide
them
them like
out
the
for
most
you,
obvious
and then in the
places.
morning you come down
Or,
and
like,
get them.
Yeah.
Obvious
My mom
places
used to
that
hide
we
them.
wouldn't
You
want
hide
to
eggs.
see.
Yeah.
She'd hide it where I could
hiding,
see it, so
not the
it would never
basket.
leave.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
And she would like try and see what all I would do to get to it. I climbed
We
on her
did the
trying to
basket,
catch it
too.
one year. Yeah, my dad just likes watching us struggle
I
to
see.
find our candy.
It is fun. I haven't seen you struggle to find the candy, but the struggling part is fun.
You all out of PP?
My what?
The Pokemon jar.
Oh.
When you have no more moves left, do
Oh,
you struggle?
pee-pee. I thought you said pee-pee.
I thought you were making a pun based on peeps and urine.
Is it bad if that's what I thought first? And I was like, wait, no, that's Pokemon.
Okay, so
The yellow kind.
Oh, don't worry, it's lemonade.
It's like the lemon snow cones, which you could never be completely sure about.
you could like smell
It's
them.
lemon flavor.
Yeah.
He's a monster who says this pea doesn't smell like lemon.
Just eat a bunch of lemons or
Oh,
something.
this is so wrong. So, back to airships and pirates and stuff.
Yes.
Steampunk.
Quite.
Yes, back to
it's
the
not
actual
fun.
serious drama.
There we go.
Is that the sound of a panic attack?
Yeah.
That is the sound of a solid blue bar on my screen.
Okay, don't act like that's a new thing when I enter
Yeah,
the
no,
room.
I feel like Abby is just a solid
I think
blue
we
bar
filled
girl.
our quota
I am.
of one blue
Oh,
bar
don't worry, that's going
every
in my
session.
comic.
Should just have at the bottom the like thing with, I don't know what you call them. You know, the whatever that thing is that shows the blue.
Things.
Yeah,
Or,
that thing.
those are hard things.
The sound wave?
The sound wave, yeah, and just
Yeah.
have it like shown as people are speaking at the bottom.
And then every time Abby speaks, it just... Well, no, it's not what it isn't when I speak so much.
roar.
If there was enough space allowed on a SoundCloud account, I would totally put those up there. And then you could, and that when that plays, it shows the sound wave across. And you can like comment on specific parts of it. I really want to put these on that kind
You
of
could
thing.
try dividing it up. Anyway, all right.
No,
So,
the total space required would mean I'd pay astronomical amounts.
okay. Anyway, so I believe what was going on is, and feel free to correct me. I'm doing this for my benefit, by the way, all you listeners.
We know.
Was Cedric made like his attempt at a heroic sacrifice, and Pretty Pink Pirate Princess broke down and cried.
I'm having a panic attack.
Yeah, that thing. Rover, I think, is just by a window.
No.
Rover's on the
we're
ship.
gone.
Oh,
took
they're
Barb
gone.
back to the
Okay,
ship.
somebody who does know what happened.
Okay,
Want to give a quick recap of everything,
I can do it.
basically everything that went on the Facebook conversation.
Okay, so after our battle with MacArthur
and
we-
Oliver.
and Oliver,
Oh yeah,
okay,
he's important.
Oliver is currently
What?
may or may not be bleeding out on the floor. The point is, though, is that in all the confusion and chaos, Edward is now threatening MacArthur. We found out that Barb is in fact Rober's daughter. They've gone back to the ship because Barb got her ass whooped in the battle.
No,
No,
not in the battle.
She didn't duck
Oh,
when
that's
Edward
right.
blew
She
up.
I didn't
fell.
duck when Edward blew up the door.
Edward blew up a door, and she fell from the roof.
No,
How did that work?
No. Like the automaton was still floating in air. I jumped up, like as soon as the chandelier gave out, I jumped onto the automaton. The force, like, lowered me close enough to the ground where I just like sort of slid off it and wobbled away.
Yeah,
But
but how did you get hurt?
you blew up a door, and I
Yeah,
didn't
the
notice.
blast radius is not that large.
It's a grenade.
The blast radius is not that large.
She didn't duck. She didn't take any cover.
And she was nearby.
I mean, like...
Yeah.
That's what happened,
radius of
Andrew. That's what happened.
It's what happened. It's what
She
happened.
wasn't paying attention.
So the point is-
she got shrapnel for
The
it.
point is, Jezebel and Catherine ran off, got her priest friend Matthew, brought him back to do medical attention on all the peoples because everybody was just kind of screwed at that point. In the meantime, one of the automatons we managed to open up between Helen, Cedric, and Jezebel managed to get open to find a 13-year-old girl inside who was dying and going, "There's a bomb!" And so...
Yeah, exactly like that too.
At which point, Jezebel attempted to pull the child out, did not succeed. Helen was screaming at Jezebel to get out the way. Cedric finally grabbed the two women, flung them back to the side, and used his own body to shield them. And smiled while dying. Not dying.
He didn't die!
Yet! Yet, my friends, yet!
Yet.
Rover and Barb were back on the ship by this time, so they didn't get to see this. So not Cedric. Cedric is unconscious. Matthew is frantically trying to stop the bleeding. In the meantime, though, Edward has a plan that we get Cedric stabilized enough that we can drag his butt to a hospital, leave him there, and blame it on MacArthur's Industry that it was an industrial accident, and not only get Cedric professional medical attention, but also get money in the process. Am I correct?
He was just planning on the professional medical attention
Yeah.
part.
That too.
Like, he's not, like, having some devious scheme about how to, like,
We can also sue
defraud.
them.
Yeah, no, he's,
Okay, well,
he's just
stop it
literally...
like that on the chat.
He's just literally, like, go there, tell them it was an industrial accident, and, like, say you can pay them, so they won't ask too many questions.
Yes. But yeah, so Cedric's bleeding on the floor. Oliver... Did we finish patching him? Did Matthew finish patching him up before
I
Cedric blew
hope
up?
not.
That's fine.
He's stable.
Yes, he did. Nobody came and stopped him in time, so
He's stable, but
Oliver
probably the lack
is-
of blood will
is
probably still
stable,
be knocked
yes.
out.
Okay, so I'm assuming
Okay.
He's probably
We're
out
going
of the
to be-
picture.
so I'm
for
gonna
dragging
I'm gonna
someone.
rule that he is not already dead.
All right. So right
Still
now,
very close to it.
it's Catherine, Matthew, Oliver, Jezebel, Edward, MacArthur, and Helen.
Cedric.
Cedric's there, but he's unconscious.
Yeah.
Or something.
Oliver's also in.
Did you say
And
Jason?
Jason.
And Jason.
Yes.
Okay, but he's also unconscious, isn't he?
No,
I don't know. Someone said he had
Yeah.
woke up. I don't remember
like,
doing that
like
yet.
I heard that, like,
I mean, I know that he's
But
been
yeah.
patched up. but
yeah,
I
he's
don't-
been
Yeah.
patched up,
Yes.
and I
He's
mentioned that
fixed
he
up,
was
so
like
he's not
malforming.
dying either.
Yeah, like I know Edward is like.
The only one still left dying
Is now currently
Was-
sick.
well, Cedric and MacArthur was never repaired in any way.
but he was attempting to give himself medical attention.
Yes. Okay.
So I'm assuming he would have a bit more
Okay,
time.
so first we should resolve the whole getting Cedric out of here thing.
Well, I'm actually gonna ask how you do that.
Aren't I dragging him out with Catherine on a rug?
Yes.
I hope you're not dragging him. I
They're
hope
making a makeshift stretcher out of a rug. I presume there are rugs in the office. If not, we can use the drapes.
They made a makeshift stretcher.
Okay. So
Past tense. What's
Catherine?
already happened?
Yes,
Ca-
that's already
Catherine?
happened.
all right.
Catherine and I took Cedric to the hospital.
What
Which
hospital?
one?
To the hospital.
The nearest hospital.
You gotta remember
That's quite
you're
the house.
wanted.
Hmm?
Cedric is wanted.
I'm wanted.
So yeah,
Shit.
so the reason that Edward chose you is because you are a good liar.
Oh, this is true. So I just go BS my way to the hospital. People be like, it was a bad carriage accident.
no industrial
Industrial.
accident.
Bad
Industrial
industrial accident. Bad industrial accident.
Well, which one is it?
A carriage burst through the window of the factory.
It was obviously a bad industrial accident at a carriage plant.
Perfect.
Okay, there we go. All right.
Which hospital?
Luckily, hospitals don't ask too many questions at first in an emergency kind of situation like this. Cedric's condition is quite obviously an emergency situation, so they'll get him in and start him in treatment.
Because I don't know him.
I don't think anyone's allergic to surgery.
Anesthesia. Surgery hurts.
All right.
They have anesthesia?
What are the rest of you? What did the rest of you do?
Well, me and Rubert are back on ship, and I was sleeping. So
Kind of having a heart to heart.
yeah, we had a heart to heart, and then I went to bed.
Okay, so I guess you two. They carried Cedric off. What did you do?
So you're still having a panic attack?
Yeah.
Had a panic attack.
Yeah,
Okay.
and having current tense, please.
It's been one giant continuous panic attack.
Yeah.
We're just going to go over and... Helen,
Yeah.
can't help you with Cedric, but I can get you revenge. Will that make you feel better?
Revenge?
Revenge.
We can do that,
We
really?
can do that. It'll be wonderful. Come on.
Okay.
He goes over to MacArthur and he says, "Technical secrets. Are you going to tell me you invented 13-year-old girls now?"
Oh, no, just that's gross.
MacArthur is still lying there, eyes closed, doesn't respond.
Should I get some cold water or something?
Edward
Oh, wait.
goes up and feels his pulse.
You don't feel anything.
Damn it. I was going to tell him that I'm going to go and get his 13-year-old son. Grandson.
He has a third. He does?
Yes. Calm down, Helen. Don't know where to find him. I was also going to leave him with a grenade gripped in his hand, so as... never mind. Anyway,
Oh,
so...
that would have been nice.
It would have been nice. We could still blow up the body. He hands you a grenade. There's a cavity right there.
Ooh, I wanted to poke my finger in there earlier to see if you still make, but Cedric would let me.
Well, this turned morbid.
You think?
Jezebel's not there because she'd be like, no.
Cedric blew up. I don't care anymore.
Yeah, Barb would also be like, no.
It's a corpse.
Yeah.
Edward has no moral objections to
Yeah.
desecrating corpses.
Yeah, I think we've noticed that already.
The only thing keeping Helen from continuing her panic attack is vengeance and rage.
Anyway.
Oh, there's also a large safe on the other wall, hanging wide open, with many bars of gold sitting in it.
Oh, let's get those first.
Yeah, let's get those. So we take the bars of gold.
Don't believe Cedric got those anywhere.
Yeah, he got all the
The point is that we get them back to the ship, regardless of who did it.
Yes.
We loot the room, generally. On the way out, Edward, is there... So Matthew is still asleep? Or unconscious or whatever?
No.
Oliver.
Just Oliver, though? Oh,
Who?
Matthew
What?
left? Is
No,
Matthew unconscious on the... Not
No.
Matthew,
Jason.
Jason.
Too many NPCs.
Is Jason conscious or no?
Do you want him to be
That would be preferable.
Sort of. So he can walk.
conscious? Sure. Yeah, he starts to wake up.
Hey, Jason.
What happened?
We won the fight. The machines they're making are literally powered by 13-year-old girls. Presumably there's something that takes their tears and converts it into energy. But that's not important right now. What's important right now is that Oliver is over there and unconscious. And I'm trying to get people who are actually sane to figure out what to do with him.
You didn't kill him yet?
That's what I wanted to do. Actually, I wanted to
What
let
are you
him-
waiting for?
Hell, I wanted to talk to you and...
I don't know. I
the
just got
captain.
here.
Yeah, and the captain.
That's true. You weren't here before. So,
No, Jezebel went to get Matthew to bring him back to tend to you and some other people, and I followed them back from the ship.
oh, okay.
But is there any reason you can think of we should keep him alive?
No.
Okay. Alan, is there any reason that we should keep him alive?
I don't know if you got information from him or not.
Uh,
Trust me,
not
I'd
yet.
love to kill him.
Not yet. But I don't know how much that would actually, how much it would help.
True, and I really don't want to take him back to the ship.
No.
I don't trust him on the ship.
I wouldn't trust him at all.
No,
Yeah,
well,
neither
in
would I.
general. That's true.
Even if you
Alright.
did take him back, tie him up, and torture him, he'd still be lying to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, torturing is really only good for one. Alright, anyway. So, now that you're awake, you want to do it?
It's an happy smile!
It was beautiful.
Yes, please.
Edward hands him his pistol. Or Edward's pistol.
I'm sure he just.
This is much more poetic, a coup de grace.
He takes the pistol and looks down at it, says, and then in his other hand holds his bladed knuckles, and for a while looks back and forth.
You guys do both. If your timing is really good.
Both is good.
Alright, so you have like, if you cut his throat, you have like 2 seconds, so do it quickly.
All right.
We should have moved hard and cut his throat.
I love your medical knowledge, Edward.
So Jason walks over.
Yeah.
And stands over top of Oliver's body, just stares down at it. Aims the gun. Raises his fist. And then strikes down, slits his throat, and releases a bullet into his head.
Can I blow up the corpse now?
Hmm?
Can I blow up the corpse now?
If you want.
Matthew is standing off in the corner.
Oh shit.
I was about to say, you do know there's a priest there, right?
I was a little preoccupied
Oh,
with
your
vengeance.
heart.
Edward just the other. You can pray for them if you want.
Thank you.
You should also probably pray for us. We probably need it.
Yes. Yes, you do.
He suddenly realizes Jezebel's not the worst one on the ship.
Alright, I'm gonna blow up the corpse now.
Why don't you just throw it out the window?
Is that
What?
that really necessary?
take your suggestion and put the grenade in it.
Oh,
his
you're
wound.
talking about the other guy. Sure, if you
Oh,
want.
no, I don't care about Oliver.
Okay.
I mean, now that he's dead, I don't care about Oliver.
All right. So,
Right.
and there's one last issue to take care of. Are there other 13-year-olds trapped here?
Oh.
Because if it's part of the production process, they probably have an on-site supply somewhere.
The 2-year-old girl. The 2-year-old girl.
I'm just imagining a giant 50-foot tall vending machine. Order. There we go.
Oh, it's a brunette guy.
Alright.
We're such terrible
Also, is there
people.
anything I can make? How's that terrible? We're trying to rescue a bunch of kidnapped 13-year-old girls.
No, just
not the vending machine part?
the vending machine
Oh.
part.
That was quick.
Giant human vending machine. Awful.
Already going down.
Anyway, also, I'm curious to see if there's anything I can make a bomb out of.
I'm sure there's lots of things. I mean,
Actually, that's true. There's a
made
bomb in the.
weapons.
All right, so we need to find where they store the parts so that I can rescue. Well, we can rescue any people and possibly blow up the factory.
alright, I'm gonna blow up the corpse now.
Oh, go ahead. I'm just thinking to myself.
Alright, yeah. She sticks the grenade in his open wound and then they walk away.
While putting
Because cool guys don't look at explosions.
Question. Have you removed the contents of the safe?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We did that before we.
Okay. Got that out of there. Because otherwise it, too, would, like the rest of the room now, be covered in a bloody mess.
We'll give you
I feel
95% off for the fact they're not clean. You have to launder them.
Yeah, you're right, Edward. I do feel better.
Yeah, figured you would.
Eat a lot of vitamins.
What is best in life? Anyway, so
All right,
I
children.
I look for on the desk and see if there's any plans of the factory.
Not on the desk.
In the desk.
Maybe in a drawer somewhere, sure.
Yeah, sure.
Are you
There's
sure
some
it's not
plans.
In the desk.
It blows up, killing everyone.
Rocks fall over his head.
Game over.
So I look and I try and see basically what the various parts of the factory produce and where the storage is and all that sort of thing.
Okay. You
13-year-old
see that.
girls found here.
All right. Well, obviously not. Probably something like human resources.
Here be dragons. Wait a minute.
All right. So is all the factory produces those the Iron Men or whatever they're called?
Yeah. What do you want to call them?
I hate that
Because
number
they're not
13.
automatons.
Ironmongers.
Big daddies.
Little girls. Do you mean like in universe, or what should we call them as like a nickname? Like what are they sold as?
In universe, yeah, sure. What are they? Because they're not automatons,
Well, like,
clearly.
so I
soldiers?
figured that he would call them automatons when he sells them to the Empire. Because he's like, no, there's no little girls in here.
Okay.
And I guess little girls works. I don't know. We can think of something later.
Little sisters.
Yeah, little. Actually, we don't know if they're all girls.
It's true.
Child abuse? The
Child
orphan.
robots?
Okay,
The
you are now
orphomatic.
fighting 4 child abuses.
Orphanomatics. So anyway, so I guess we go and first do we look at the assembly line?
Okay.
What's there?
An assembly line? I get.
But it's all empty right now because it's not being operated. The assembly line should be like central because everything has to come there.
Well, yes, but if I'm not mistaken, it is like the middle of the night.
Yeah, no, I'm
So,
saying
yes.
this for confirmation. I'm not like saying this is
Yeah,
odd.
yeah.
All right.
There's no people there, and everything's turned off right now. But
Yeah.
there are robotic pieces in various stages of being put together.
All right, and there's no people there or anything. Not even like little girl parts.
What do you mean by little girl?
Like they're part of the robot and they're little girls.
Oh.
Okay.
I got it.
Come on, guys, get with the program.
If you have a less awkward way to say it.
Is there any place housing small children?
Well, I mean, like here on the assembly line, there's nothing.
On the assembly line, no.
All right, so Edward is going to boot up the assembly line and run every machine at as high a capacity he can.
Attempting to overload the thing.
Yeah, just break everything.
Break all of
Okay. I'm sure that's fairly simple to do. Everything picks up and starts whirring away and grinding, and all the needles on all the little boilers go click, 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 click to maximum, and then, explode and pop off. Steam everywhere.
Yeah, all right, now we go to where they store the supplies and the input and everything.
Okay, that's what supply. I mean, there'll be a number of different sources for the various materials.
I mean, we're going to check all of them because we want to make sure none of them are like code name for little girl or boy, orphan, street kidnapped people.
Okay. You don't find any storage of children
All right.
there.
Also, Edward's going to put bombs on all of these that he'll make from the things that are made to use the bombs in the robots.
Okay. Sure.
And then we just leave, place some extra bombs, set them off. The entire thing goes boom.
All right.
All right.
I assume Helen is going along with this
Oh, hell yes.
perfectly. All right.
Giggling at the fire.
Oh,
Yeah.
hell yes.
How does Matthew feel about all this?
Matthew probably doesn't want to be in our presence anymore.
Yeah, Matthew is definitely not going to be going along. So, what do you do?
I mean,
I send him back. I send him back to the ship to check on Barb.
Okay, and Jason? I mean,
you want to?
Jason can do what he wants.
Yeah, no.
um,
As long as he doesn't leave, like in the sense of like leave our group.
for
Right.
simplicity, they'll both head back to the ship.
Okay. And then we go back unless we have anything else to do.
I don't know. I mean, like I said, I kind of just got here. So yeah, we can head back.
I don't think we have anything left to do, do we?
We have sufficiently exploded all the things. No children, though. We have not exploded any children. Yeah, we can go. No, that was not us!
It wasn't us. It was you guys. Mr. How do we open this robot? I have an idea. Let's take a sword and pry it off.
That was an idea.
Anyway, so
All
all right,
right, back
so
to the ship.
we go back to the ship.
Yes. Having blown up the entire factory and left everyone for dead.
There were people inside the building.
There were.
There was a secretary.
She left.
We didn't plant bombs in the mansion.
Oh. Okay.
Just the factory. Just all the moving parts.
Yeah, like they were running around to unless they
I'm
had
more referring
storage in the
to
mansion.
MacArthur and Oliver. Did you do anything else to that room there? Or did you just leave the... What do you do with Oliver's body?
We just
Yeah.
left it
We
there.
just we just
Left
left
it? Okay.
Here's Oliver.
Gang style slaying.
You're not gonna take his head and put it in
Why would we do
Geoff's
that?
bed or something? No. Because you're sick people. I don't know.
You made us this way, Michael.
Ooh, you made yourself.
Honestly, Edward just wanted, what's his name? Lowering guy? No, the other guy.
Oh, Oliver.
He just wanted Oliver dead. He didn't really care what happened, but he's genuinely, he genuinely wanted MacArthur to suffer.
Good to know.
Anyway,
It's been a good day. Actually, it's been a really shitty day.
It's been a
Said it
really
really well.
shitty day. For other reasons. That too. Anyway, so we're back on the ship now.
Yep.
still don't know which hospital Cedric is at.
The closest one.
St. Sebastian's.
You go back to one of the
We're
ones
gonna have
from
to come up with
before,
another.
or
Well,
you go to
that-
another hospital.
I was thinking
What's
one
the
before.
closest?
The closest would be, because you're in the rich part of town, would be the rich one that had your daughter in it.
Sure.
So His Royal Highness Collegiate Temple of Medicine, aka the Temple.
It's literally just, what do they call institutions in Britain? Start listing all these words. Random grab bag.
It's legit.
Anywho. So what are we doing now?
That's a good question. Well, okay. We had it. Cedric had our checklist. People to screw over in the capital.
Do we just want to start screwing over people at random?
Loot Cedric's body.
But
No. We could.
Kidding.
No, you don't.
I'm kidding.
You don't even know about it yet.
No. We could.
That's true. You
That is a good point.
guys just
Oh,
continue
yeah.
to talk amongst each other. Do you gather up anybody else? Do you go?
Am I still at the hospital?
Yeah.
Don't know.
What do you want to do? Like, you guys get to
Just
decide,
abandon Cedric.
like, what you do. Anyway, but
Catherine stays with Cedric. Helen kills before or later.
What do you do, Jezebel?
That's a tough one because if I leave Catherine here with Cedric, Helen might actually kill me for leaving Cedric alone with Catherine.
why?
If I has to hear with Cedric, I have to talk to Cedric.
no, I do have the ability to move past things once in a while. And
Jezebel's a gambler doesn't mean she's gonna take him down without anger.
smart.
Catherine,
Yes.
can you go back to the ship and let Helen know I'm gonna stay here till Cedric wakes up and I could maybe sneak him back out of this place?
Certainly. When were you going to sneak him out? He's in no condition to leave.
True. We can't just leave him here though, because if he wakes up and they start asking him questions and he doesn't know what he's supposed to respond with.
True.
Do you have a pen and paper?
Yes. Yes, I do.
Isabel writes Cedric a note, tucks it in his hand. Alright, Catherine.
Good enough.
Okay.
Tucks it in like his hospital gown. Like, one in the hospital gown, one in the hand. Should be good now.
Let's hope he's a fast reader.
He wakes up his itches. Anyway,
So you're staying here?
well, if I've left him, then well, I'll stay here for a little bit and see if he rouses, but if he's not up in the next hour or so, I'll head back.
All right. I'm off then. Take care.
Toodles.
And she leaves. And short time later returns to the ship.
So do we have to do anything else about this Hulvering business? Or should we just go for your parents next?
No, going for my parents next would make me feel really.
We could, the Hulvering is dangerous, so if we need to do something with them, we should do it first. Otherwise, we just do another robbery.
It means I don't know what happened with MacArthur. I mean, I got there and Oliver was in there. I'm still a little confused on all that.
I think that they were working together If I had to guess.
Of course they were, because all of our enemies are working together now.
Yeah. If I had to guess, he was the supplier of like.
Children?
Yeah, that thing.
Oh. Do we even know anything else about the Hollow Ring yet?
Not in any kind of specific sense, no.
Can I say one for my mother?
Okay. But first, I'm going to get drunker than Cedric.
Oh dear God! No, please! Think about what you're doing!
But that's the entire point of getting drunk is to avoid that.
Other than Cedric.
There's no scale for drunker than Cedric! It's gonna be
That would
bladdered.
be
Bladdered!
terrible.
Skip the barrel, bladdered!
Maybe.
Yeah.
Besides, we can't do anything if you're
I
drunk.
feel like we're going to do something else tonight.
I feel like you need.
Good point. Go for it!
All right, everyone
I-
contribute your dice.
Damn it, I won't
That's
join
black
you.
dice.
I mean, this is what? This is
If you're-
27 dice. So
You're free
26.
to. You don't have to
24.
roll. You can just get drunk if that's what you want to do.
And Helen won't be joining him.
Are you including Robert into all of this?
Yeah. What about
I
what
mean,
about you guys? You're still on the ship.
Well, I pretty much said that I passed out, pretty much. Or, like, I fell asleep after our conversation.
Yeah.
So I'm probably asleep.
Yeah, I like go and check and see how she's doing, but she's asleep, so I just leave.
Okay.
What about you?
Robert?
Me after she falls asleep, I kind of, back out of the room, close the door.
Did you tuck her in?
Yes, I talked to her.
She give a little kiss on the forehead.
That's included in the tucking in.
And then I go back to my room, pour myself a little glass of let's do brandy.
Let's do brandy.
And
Selena's jealous.
mull it. Kind of mull the whole situation over in my head.
Yeah. What about Selena? Is she there?
Do we tell her?
I'm assuming she's back on board.
Oh, she's a
She's
permanent
been
member
on
of the
board.
crew.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know where she is, so...
Probably in your
Likely in your
I,
room.
I assume that
So-
if you had a cigarette,
Oh,
you
hi,
just like
Selena.
adjust your hat, she'll sense it and come running.
Da-da-da.
My head sense is tingling.
Oh. I walk in, sit down in front of her. She's all, is something wrong? I don't know how to roleplay two people at once.
It's okay.
Thank you, you guys.
I can
It's
roleplay
alright.
her.
All right,
That's
roleplay
kind
her.
of my job. I wanted to know if she was there.
Yes, she's there.
Okay.
Beautiful.
Continue.
Excuse me, I have to get into character.
He has to cross, which means he has to cross his legs for the sake of the recording. Oh, is that what you last time when everyone was like trading hats and everyone's wearing... Okay, now I get it.
Computer cases make excellent hats.
I think they do like a smaller one, so it's gonna work. Large captain's hat.
So glad this isn't a video recording.
I am too.
Oh, it's enjoyable enough.
I heard that.
I saw it.
Yeah. Alright, anyway, please continue.
I'm proud of that.
Wilbur, is something wrong?
No, nothing's wrong. It's just, I don't know. I revealed something to someone who I like to think is the closest people I know, one of the closest people I know on the ship. And I don't know if it was the correct time.
I I understand. That can be difficult.
Yeah.
Are you going to be all right?
I think I'm going to be all right.
Did you want to talk about it?
Well, I mean, it's an old, long story. It's not really.
I'm not going anywhere.
Well, I mean, it dates back to one of my past relationships. I don't know if you're really all that interested in that.
I've had many past relationships. I think I'll be okay.
Well, a long time ago, I met this woman on leave from when I was in the Naval Academy, or the Imperial Academy. Sure, the Imperial Academy. And, well, one thing led to another, and, well, after I dropped out of the Imperial Academy, couldn't bear to see her. And 9 months later, was,
Oh,
yeah,
I see.
and,
Makes things complicated.
well, it just so happens that, well, that person is on the ship.
Barbara?
Yes.
Hmm.
Yeah. So
I see.
I just broke the news to her, and I'm not sure if it was the right decision.
I think it was. I mean, in all honesty, you probably should have told her sooner. I personally would want to know that type of sensitive information as soon as possible. You know, give her the most time to work on it, because it will take time. You have to understand.
Regardless of the situation, but I'm still a little confused about it. So, I mean, it's going to take some time for me to.
Oh, yes. Well, then let it. Don't try to rush anything. Let it happen. And let the two of you come together naturally. Don't try to force anything. What?
Oh, good.
All right. Oh, thank you for the hat.
The hat.
You're welcome. All right, and so then they two go to sleep, and
Edward stays late up into the night, drunk and making loud noises.
I wake up.
I mean, he's doing it in a loud part of the ship, so whether you would...
It's in the tavern.
Or is it in the engine?
It's in the engine.
Either way.
Are you still wearing your roller skates?
No.
Can I borrow your roller skates?
You're going to ask him that
Yeah.
when he's, like, drunk and cursing the world?
Okay, never mind. I'm gonna stay as far away from the engine as I can.
I mean, you can if you want. You can totally go up as he's going, like, God damn it, it's like, can I have your roller skates? Like, you can do that if you want.
No, I'm gonna be in my room burning things.
That's
Is that-
disturbing?
No, I do this. I do
on a
this.
wooden ship.
Yeah. No, I burn I take
With
a
that
things
helium
that I've done,
balloon?
you know, things I've worked really hard on, and I burn them in my wash basin.
Well, all right then.
That's on my blog.
Huh?
It's been a thing for a
Yeah.
while.
Yeah.
I haven't heard about it. Okay.
Posted those. Isabel eventually returns from the hospital. And it's like, Cedric's not awake.
neither is really anybody.
Yeah, Isabel, that was kind of the point. She's like,
Yeah.
everybody's asleep, I'm gonna go hide.
Are you going to come tell Helen that? Helen would like to know.
Helen is apparently projecting her thoughts somehow.
Jezebel, you
She's
get the
been
sense that
on
Helen would like some news on Cedric.
Go up to Helen's
Oh
door
my
and say,
Helen puts out the fire quickly and answers the door. Oh, Jezebel. How's he doing?
well, I mean, when I last checked, he seemed to be doing all right, and they got him through surgery and patched him up. But
So what did the doctor say?
well, they weren't kind of had to leave, because once they get him patched up, they start asking questions.
And because I saw the posters.
That too. Well, they said he's going to be all right, but that he might be out for a few days. They don't know when he's going to wake up.
Thanks for the news. Good night. She shuts the door and goes back to burning things.
Okay.
Edward! Isabel's like, do we go to... No, they were best
Edward is
friends.
not
Damn it!
Anywhere near Helen's room, so he doesn't hear you going, Edward.
Just like,
You can hear him, though, from very far away, so
Yeah.
make the decision
Drunk
whether you
and
approach or not.
I'm going to attempt to approach it.
Stupid.
That's why I did it. Edward?
What?
Edward, I think it was kind of my fault Cedric blew up.
Yeah.
Edward?
What?
You suck. Please to medical blame. Matthew! Matthew, wake up!
If you're asleep.
Oh, he totally is.
I'm telling you, Matthew, we're
Matthew, it's time for Vespers. Wake up!
Yes, Jezebel.
Jezebel's just crying, and she's like, Matthew, everybody hates me, and it's my fault.
No. Come here. He'll embrace you and pat your head.
Falls asleep on top of Jezebel. She's just like,
He doesn't fall asleep.
Matthew, what do I do?
Calm down. Just here, have a seat. Tell me again. What's the matter?
I think I'm the reason Cedric got blown up.
Why would you say that?
Well, he told me to get away, but I had to save the little girl, and then I didn't even manage to save her. Now Cedric's blown up. Hal's very upset, and I'm pretty sure Edward kind of hates me now, too.
Jezebel, you were doing what you thought was right. And if I was in your position, I probably would have been doing the same thing. Cedric made his own decision. He did what he thought was right. In a way, he did exactly what you were trying to do, risking your own life to save another. It's not your fault that he's hurt. But you can be thankful that he still lives.
I just feel it again, you know?
Yes. Yes, I understand.
What do I say to Helen?
What do you need to say to Helen? She was there too.
No, but how do I ask her to forgive me when it's my fault?
It's not your fault. Do you think Helen thinks it's your fault?
Helen's not here right now. Don't look at me.
You're just lucky Edward's
Why
not there.
wouldn't she? And I mean,
Drunk,
Edward
angry Edward.
definitively thinks it's my fault.
Part of Helen.
Actually, he didn't say that.
I don't think Edward is in the best state to answer questions clearly. So I would not take everything he says at face value right now. But
Sorry.
Well, I mean, he might be angry when he's drunk, but he's an honest drunk.
perhaps. But Helen was there. She knew what you were doing.
No. What happened with Oliver?
Jezebel wasn't there, guys.
I know.
And Matthew's just like,
Matthew just sort of shuts up and goes, you don't want to know.
I go back to bed.
Do you actually?
No, I was just saying, like, Matthew's probably like, I really want to go back to bed.
I will be honest with you. Despite my efforts, Oliver is now dead.
Oh. So that's that then.
Yes.
You know what's strange? As much as I hated him and kind of did wish him dead,
Mm-hmm.
it still... I don't know, I just didn't want to kill him either.
I think deep down, no one truly wants to kill another.
Have you talked to some of the people on this crew? Or am I the only one who talks to you?
You talk the most. That is true. And you're right, they do seem not to value human life as much as perhaps they should. But you and I know that when you take another life, it changes you.
Yeah.
And some people reject that change, and some embrace it. And they succumb to the sin.
True. I mean, I don't know. I just feel like this is just more blood on my hands. I don't know. I think I'm going to go to bed, Matthew. I'm sorry for waking you up.
No, do not be sorry. I'm always willing to talk. Right.
Not awkward hug like with Cedric. Legit hug.
Yes.
Alright, good night, Matthew.
Good night, Jessica.
She goes and just like lies in the bed and is like, I don't want to do this anymore. Just, nope, done. Jesse done.
Okay.
Morning.
It is now.
Okay, I guess.
You can tell because there's a rooster crowing.
Okay, I guess Edward fell
Steam
asleep
rooster?
at some
Steam
point.
rooster.
I guess Edward
Like
fell
a
asleep
dove
at some
talking
point,
to the-
probably with like bottles strewn around him and all that.
As he gets up, there's an imprint of a gear on his forehead.
I don't remember getting that tattoo.
No, more like he was laying on top of him.
I know.
Well, he wakes up with the gear imprint hung over, and he just goes, "I feel better."
Helen does not wake up. Instead, she sees the sunlight coming through her window. She's covered with ashes, and she goes, I feel better.
Anyway, and he's going
Barb
to-
wakes up.
but nevertheless, in
Oh, I
desperate
feel
need of a
terrible.
bath. So he'll see to that.
Okay.
Roll to see if you successfully bathe.
What?
What?
I have no
What?
idea.
I trade in my basic ability skill to get 3 automatic successes in bathing.
Don't you have to do black dice because you're hungover?
No, there's a black
He goes
dice
to
for being
shave, cuts
drunk,
his nose
not
off.
hungover.
Oh, that's right. My bad. My bad.
Oh, I'm pretty sure there's...
You're fine.
Yeah.
Well, Barb wakes up
and
and like is pretty much just like my everything still really hurts, but gets out of bed because she wants food. And she's sort of just like, I guess, sits in the tavern and is just like face desk. Good God, everything still hurts.
Okay. Anyone else?
Helen doesn't bathe. She maybe wipes some of the ashes off herself, but she knows she probably didn't get all of them, and she doesn't care. They're kind of her war paint right now.
Aren't we trying to infiltrate a place?
When he brings that up, she'll take the rest off, but right now she doesn't care.
Okay.
Can you put more on?
War paint.
Back your face to...
Is she gonna like try and pass as like a, whatever the equivalent of Africa is, servant or something?
I was just thinking, like, sneaking through the night.
Yeah.
Aren't we infiltrating?
I don't know.
I think we're going to your mother's.
Yeah.
Um,
I mean, what would work more, like sneaking through a window, or be like, your daughter's back, and then we rob them?
I like that.
Surprise!
Okay, well,
Anyway.
let's get to the in-character discussion.
Okay, right.
Isabella washes her face and heads to the tavern to make everyone breakfast. As always. Guess what, guys? Bacon again.
Robert floats out of his room and down the hall.
To go get bacon.
Bacon gives him magical
The waft.
powers.
The waft of bacon.
Oh, the smell of bacon. Okay.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
smell bacon.
Makes sense. All right. We'll say all the significant NPCs on board are there as well. Which this point is a rather long list. So please specify who you're talking to.
Yeah, Helen goes, she smells bacon, and she can't just not go get
Looks
bacon.
up and is kind of confused. Wait. Somebody's missing.
Yeah.
I don't want to talk about it.
Did he
Cedric?
drink too much?
No.
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 He made a heroic sacrifice because certain people didn't run away from a bomb.
He's in the hospital.
Just drinks a bit of bacon down storms.
Wait. You were actually... The robot thing.
Hmm.
You guys tried to open it?
What makes you think that?
Because the last one went kaboom.
Did? That
Yeah.
just let out.
No.
No?
No, it
Yeah,
went
whatever.
boom.
Look,
Okay. Well, I didn't try to do anything. I was having fun with MacArthur.
There's a child inside Barb.
Somehow,
You know, children from the street, the stuff you typically go ape
Yeah.
shit over.
yeah, somehow that doesn't surprise me. I mean, we're
bunch of
dealing with
cheaters.
both hollow ring, and we heard it scream before it exploded. Something like that doesn't seem just robotic.
Well, I mean, I thought we knew people were in there after it
Yeah.
started bleeding.
Yeah,
Mhm.
but children.
Children.
Would it be better if it was midgets?
Yeah, like I don't see how that makes it more horrific.
True.
these are always more horrific when they involve children.
Children.
So, like, a Saturday morning cartoon is more horrific than normal TV.
Most are.
You obviously need to watch some Dora.
Anyway. I guess it goes like... Cheated. Never mind.
In between bites. Cheated in what way?
With the children. Like, the reason that we weren't able to build one that was fast enough before was because a piloting center was too bulky, and computers, or whatever you call them, differential engines, are even bulkier. So they were slow and plodding, and they got shot before they could get anywhere. We solved it by plugging children into the machines. That's cheating.
You're right. The scoundrel. I don't see how he made it through school.
Edward, I really don't think the fact that it's cheating should be the reason that it upsets you.
It's
Why
cheating.
not?
It's cheating because he put children in there. Therefore, it is equally upsetting, and for the same reasons.
Why shouldn't that be the reason that it's upsetting?
Edward, don't you have a daughter?
Yes.
Well, what would you do if someone put her in a machine?
I'd kill them.
Blow them the fuck up.
Hey, I might just shoot them.
Really? You'd settle for that?
Yeah. I don't
Okay.
really care as long as they're dead.
Okay, fair point. To each his own.
I don't get how you don't understand why this is the upsetting part.
I just would have thought the fact that it was a child would have been the part that would have upset you, especially because it wasn't that big of an age gap between her and your daughter. That could have been your daughter. MacArthur hated you enough.
People die. The upsetting thing about this is not that people died to make the machine. The upsetting thing about this is that it institutionalizes people dying in order to run the machine, which is cheating.
Alright, Edward.
Wow, Robo-Man actually does have.
So how was her daughter? I missed that part.
No one saw her except me.
Okay. But, I mean, I wasn't with the group.
He
Yeah.
didn't let
Okay.
us see her.
Okay, well, his choice, his child.
I know.
So I'm guessing Oliver's somewhere in the brig, right?
Pretty sure Oliver is.
No, Oliver's,
No, Oliver's dead.
Oliver's dead.
Jason
Wait.
offed him. Yeah.
Wait, Jason
Good.
offed him?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he wanted to.
We were going to give the option to Jezebel to have some fun.
Yeah, she is Gia.
I don't understand why you think that bringing her back to be tortured at length is like a good thing.
I
He
wasn't.
could lead us into a trap, which could lead us closer to Geoff.
Or
What
it
if
could
I
kill
wasn't
us,
bringing him
'cause
back
it's
to
trapped.
torture him?
I don't think you want to walk into.
That's what everyone was
Geoff's
telling me. I don't
traps.
know. I just wanted to shoot him.
Edward essentially killed MacArthur. Jason got Oliver. Jezebel would get Geoff.
To be fair, I shot him in battle and I just didn't stop him from dying.
So you still killed him.
But I would have.
Bravo.
But I would have totally done worse.
Oh, no, I know. But
That. It's a corruption of science. I really don't get why you people think that, like. Never
No.
mind.
I
Devo
understand
will.
I understand what
Well,
you're saying,
I-
Edward.
Devo will chime in here and be like, actually, that kind of makes sense.
Oh, no, I totally get it.
Yeah. I understand it too. If the operator is supposed to die with the machine, then
No,
that
you're right.
along with it is terrible.
He totally cheated. That's not engineering. It's supposed to be a machine, but it wasn't actually all machine. It's like
Steam zombies.
Well, I'm saying that along with the fact that it was a child.
But steam zombies don't hurt any. Well, they hurt people that they're supposed to hurt.
Right.
Devo's been a minion
Right.
too
The
long.
corpses are already dead. You can't do harm to a dead person by abusing their corpse. They're already dead.
it's like, he didn't even solve the speed problem. He just kind of swept it under the rug. Not that I've done that before.
And he did it in a way that
Yeah,
was
sure.
completely unacceptable.
Yeah,
Exactly.
exactly.
Do you want something else to drink?
You have apple juice?
Here you go. I wasn't sure if you wanted it spiked or not.
It doesn't drink that much.
He drinks with Cedric.
But,
I'm glaring at you.
Oh, Jezebel knows you hate her right now. It's all good. That's why she hasn't really been talking to this conversation.
oh yeah. Hey, Matthew. If you want to give me any
Yes?
sermons about how I'm living my life improperly, I'm totally willing to hear them.
Oh, actually, I do have one that I've been working on for you.
Is it just for me, or is it a collective one?
No, that's a different one. In my spare time, I've been going over my choice of words for each of you.
All right. Well, if it's personal, then we can just do it like after breakfast.
Sure.
Yeah. Let's see. Anything else? Yeah, Helen, you need to stop having panic attacks.
Gee, I wish.
Yes, I'm sure telling her that would solve the issue.
Totally solve the issue.
Although to be honest, I'm not sure anything will quite compare to last night. So maybe I won't have to worry about them in that extent anymore.
Can that be a
still
skill
the-
overcoming panic attacks?
Oh. And we have to decide whether we're going to be robbing Helen's parents. Unless your parents are involved in the Hollow Ring, probably won't involve anyone dying. Or try and go after the Hollow Ring more. If you even know how to do that.
Exactly, which is why I vote parents.
Is that the only reason why?
Oh, hell no.
Okay.
That's
Well-
just,
As long as you're in touch with your inner biases.
Oh, yeah, totally.
Will we be sneaking into the place, or...
Well, first we have to decide what we're doing, and then we can decide how.
No, I'm just assuming we're going straight for your folks.
Okay, so we have to get to the point where that assumption is correct before we start planning.
We're going straight for my parents. Moving on.
I thought you said your father wasn't at home anymore.
What does that matter? We're robbing her house.
Yeah,
Is
we're
her
robbing my
house not
mom.
at home anymore?
My dad's dead.
Oh. No, that solves that problem.
And my mom is dying.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, do we have that cure?
Yeah. Did you want to, like, have the actual cure or just a cure substitute so that you can, like, give her false hope?
See, I don't know.
I'd either give it to
I can't
her
decide.
or not say a word about it.
What has this woman done, may I ask, to deserve your ire?
I mean, I do. I feel like I can't withhold the cure from her. It's a strange morality awakening me that I haven't felt in a long time.
Edward looks at her and he's like, really?
Matthew,
He
she's a
genuinely
little
can't believe
upset
that.
You know,
Cedric's
Everett, I wish I could understand it
dad
myself.
might have had really
I don't.
issues with her mom.
But you know, I keep telling myself that if I cure her, she can just live longer in the miserable life of society.
You can just be a bigger embarrassment to her?
Exactly.
Okay, fair enough. I'll get the actual cure.
That's important. Because rather than having the guilt of killing, or
Guilt?
accidentally
I think you assume too much.
killing one of your supposed family members.
Oh, you're doing the. Oh, okay. Yeah, no. She is my real family member. Just.
Yeah.
So it's not the same thing.
So, well, I just won't say that. Okay. All right. So, does anyone else have anything to do at breakfast?
Eat more bacon.
Roll for bacon.
Wait, no more. I gotta get one.
Somebody needs to get bacon dice. Like
How many?
dice with like.
Do I roll
a
just like roll to see
bacon,
how many servings of bacon I eat?
You're rolling to resist getting a bacon hangover.
So I
bacon over?
I have all the black dice, right?
No, that would be if you're trying to resist it. Since you
Okay.
haven't eaten it.
I'm not resisting it. I'm just gonna take the bacon hangover.
What's a bacon hangover?
It's exactly what I need.
It's where you feel so stuffed full of bacon that holding one more piece of bacon in
there
front
it
of you makes you makes your stomach hurt.
My stomach already hurts. I have something inside of me.
It's not a thing.
Okay.
Barb.
I have someone inside of me.
Hey, Matthew, do you have anything? Or hey, Father, do you have anything
Yes.
for pain, like painkiller or something? The wounds from yesterday still.
Oh, yes. Let me go get something for you. He runs off and returns with some medicine. Here. This should help.
He takes it, or she takes it, and then drinks some water.
Devo will ask, are you okay, Barb?
Okay, first, remember when we were talking about giant robots or little girls in giant robot suits earlier.
Yeah.
Okay, one of those stepped on me last night.
Oh.
And then Edward threw a left mouse grenade, and so I ended up on the ceiling.
Oh.
I was luckily able to get down from the ceiling, but just in time for Edward to Edward broke down a door using grenades, and I sort of wasn't paying attention, and they sort of went off, and I became full of shrapnel.
Oh.
So, I'm better now.
I'm glad.
That, and I found out Rue bears my biological.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. When you ask for her hand in marriage, you gotta ask him.
Just buy a hat first. Just buy a really good hat first. You'll be good.
If.
You know, Devo,
Daddy
he
Rover.
owes me some favors.
And then,
I don't get why he's so
Barb
awesome.
and Devo just stare at her going,
If you really want permission that bad, I can make sure he gives you permission.
Maybe we should wait for Devo to actually want to, marry her.
Yeah.
I don't think that's a,
No, not right now!
yeah.
Though we are near the Imperial Cathedral.
We have
We
a
have
priest
a
on board.
We have witnesses.
Good God, guys! We've got bigger stuff to deal with!
We could make a bouquet out of bottles of alcohol.
No.
Anyway,
Empty bottles.
so
And
we should all
deflating
stop
bottles.
making fun of Devo's love life for the moment.
Please.
That's all Edward says.
That's all Devo said.
And Barb is just standing there, face palming, just going,
Alright, so I'm going to adjourn this breakfast. We
Move to
can
adjourn this
we
breakfast?
can all I move to adjourn this breakfast. We can all meet on deck after taking care of whatever personal things we need, like shrapnel,
I say aye.
I second the motion.
to
second it
plan
before
the
you
actual hit.
Okay. So what does everybody take care of in the next 10 minutes or so?
Do we have any knives in the, I guess, armory?
Do we have an armory?
Yeah, we have an armory. It's supposed to be
Yeah,
well stocked.
You should have
So,
all the knives
yes.
you possibly want.
Yes, can I equip throwing knives?
I don't know what throwing knives are, but I know
There
what
are
knives
no throwing knives in the actual game itself, though.
is.
That's the
Here's
problem.
what a small knife does.
They
Yeah.
have like damage statistics for grenades, but they don't actually have them listed in the weapons section.
Yeah.
It's weird. Anyway, I guess Edward will go for his Matthew time.
For his Matthew time. You have to make appointments now, you know?
Yeah.
I love it. This thing of bread for the ship.
All right. Matthew gives you a stern lecture on.
You're not gonna actually do it out.
Do it,
Oh
do it,
no!
do it.
I'm no. I'll do conversation, but not try to actually give a sermon
Oh, I see. Okay.
That would have been
on
fun.
that. Because he's prepared these, I haven't. So he gives you a stern lecture on the value of human life and its importance.
What does he say the value of human life actually is?
Top 3 fade.
Tree
Thank
thing.
you. That it's a sacred and spiritual thing, so by its nature it is more significant than anything else and should be upheld. Even in death, the human body has a spiritual nature to it. So,
So how do you deal with the fact that you need to kill people? Edward asks him this. How do you deal with the fact that you need to kill people?
don't need to kill people.
I don't.
No. You
How do I live my life without killing people?
It sounds like the intervention of a serial killer.
Rather simply, actually.
So when someone comes at me with a gun, what do I do to them?
That's fine.
You don't have to kill them to defend yourself. You
What if someone has sworn that they're going to keep coming after me until they kill me?
notify the police.
Really?
You drop them
Really?
off.
I was in the military, in which case I don't think the police go around arresting enemy soldiers. And now I'm a pirate, in which case the police go around arresting me.
Yes.
So, what should I be? I should go to the police and turn myself in along with them?
That may provide you some protection, actually, yeah. I fail to see how your chosen lifestyle changes your morality.
Because I've chosen to become someone who's removed myself from society. You're right. If I was a civilian in the city, I could go to the police, but that's not an option for me.
True. I didn't say it would be easy.
No, but you... So, okay, so... Oliver is coming and he's sworn to kill me and everything I hold dear and everyone on this ship, and he's already done so to some people.
Okay.
So what I should have done is I should have gone into the nearest Imperial police station and reported Oliver, and then done what? Just gone back to the ship?
You can run. You could hide.
No, we couldn't. They found us repeatedly.
You can defend yourself. But that does not justify taking a life.
So, in your mind, absolutely nothing ever does?
Correct. And I know it's not easy, but it's not supposed to be easy.
It's not just that it's hard, it's that I literally... I can't conceive of that moral system. When I was a child, they told me stories about Imperial heroes that killed their enemies. When I went to the academy, I was taught how to shoot, something my parents had pre-prepared me for. When I was given a command, I was put in command of soldiers and sent them to die repeatedly. As a pirate, I repeatedly risked people's lives for profit.
Yes.
It seems like that sort of thing can only work for other people.
I too was in the army.
And you killed.
I could not. The first time,
So you deserted.
no, I got myself reassigned. I became a medic to help people, to heal them rather than hurt them. At the time, I believed in the Empire's cause. I thought that while I personally could not take a life, others might do so for the sake of the greater good, and that the war was necessary. I'm not sure if there is yet a reason that could justify an action such as that. But I do know now that the Empire certainly did not have it. And I regret even doing that for them. But I do not regret the lives that I saved.
Even though those people went and took other lives.
Yes. It's something you will have to live with. If you take a life, it becomes your own burden. Even though the one you stop might have gone on to kill others. That is on them. I do not think it is our responsibility to take that ultimate judgment into our own hands.
You know, I could have gone into the Marines or any other thing, but the first taste of battle sent me running back to the Research Institute where I built weapons. Because for a while I could tell myself that was different. One day they took me back out to a test, and I saw the ship going over a town, an occupied town. It was full of enemy soldiers.
Yes.
And dropping one of the weapons I had made onto it. Even though we were above the town in an airship, I could hear them screaming. I didn't press a single button, but I made the weapon. And you might have healed the person who pressed the button. We can't separate ourselves from the actions of those that we enable. I didn't. Another way to put it. I didn't kill anyone in that room. I shot one person. Didn't mean to kill him. I let someone die, though. I let someone else kill someone else. Am I not morally responsible for that?
I think that in a way that is up to you to decide. It's easy to judge an action, but it is infinitely more difficult to judge inaction.
I'm just not sure what that means.
I'm not sure either. It was on a fortune cookie.
No, I understand what you're saying. But it just seems like that's something that happens out there. It's the life that my daughter will live. But I've already sacrificed that.
Yes. And you cannot stop everyone. And that is the reality that we live in. So you can take care of yourself. And you can take care of those around you. You do what you can. Try not to worry about what you cannot.
I'm really just concerned with myself. Not with myself in the sense of I'm only selfishly acting, but in the sense of I don't like this. But there's, as much as you say there's an alternative, I really don't see it. I can stay back here and I can build weapons, and I can give them to the crew and never pull a trigger myself. Doesn't make me feel any less responsible.
True.
I can stop building weapons and then just fade into obscurity in some random town.
You can build other things. You have built other things.
Everything I build gets used for war. Every goddamn thing.
What about that strange baby carriage I saw in Helene's room?
You know what that design is based off of? Something I developed to move machine guns along trenches.
Yes, but now you've adapted it. And now it protects life instead of taking it.
suppose not everything I make is used only for war. You know, that's why I could keep doing it. I told myself that this was ultimately better, that all those people I was killing was making some kind of a better world. I'm not sure I don't believe that. But I suppose one day someone's going to kill me for the same reason.
That they could.
Anyway, I'm fine with that.
But it doesn't have to be that way.
What else can I do?
He looks down at his leg. I think you are capable of a great many things.
Yes. I can make other things. And I want to, but they're I've never been able to escape violence. And I really can't think of any way to do so. I could go live in a small village, hide there. That would just be abandoning everyone.
Right? You cannot escape it. But it doesn't mean you have to embrace it. I am here, surrounded by violence. But I still help. I still heal. Because that is what I do. And I believe that through healing, I am able to connect with others, that they can see my example. It may not be immediate, it may not happen at all, but I believe that in some small way, my example influences them.
Most of what I've built has been used for war, but it goes on to have other applications. The reason I hated the whole was automata is because even when I had to do something, like put a pilot in a machine I knew was unsafe to see whether it would explode or not,
Yes.
it was because, firstly, I didn't know it was going to explode or I wouldn't have put the pilot in. And secondly, because even if he died, no matter how many people's lives were given for the project, I believed that the end result would be worth their loss. I don't know. Sometimes I just feel like that's a compromise that I've taken too much upon myself, but it's how I live realistically.
Well, all I will ask of you is to keep pondering it. And, if you might, pray about it.
Yeah. It's been a long time since I've been in a church, mainly because there isn't one here. Yeah. Or a bar and all that, not a church ship. But
True. Helen has given me permission to begin holding services, so as soon as time permits, I hope to start that.
well, I'm running out of time, I suspect. I'm to go rob some people who probably really haven't done anything all that bad.
Yes. And I cannot say I agree with your decisions.
Yeah, and a lot of my life has been concerned with helping certain people at the expense of others. It's the dark side of that whole just those things around you people. Just
Right.
those people around you things. But maybe someday, maybe in the next generation, descendants won't have to do it because I did.
I think that can be a noble cause.
Yes, if you're ever interested in ethically sticky decisions, by the way, I can tell you about my time at the Research Institute.
Do we really want to delve into that?
Another time.
Yeah, another time.
Another time. I think we'd probably best return to the group.
Yep, time to go knock over Helen's mom's house.
If you need me to accompany you, I will do so. Given the results of your last adventure, I would say having medicine on hand would be wise.
Well, unless Helen actually goes and shoots her mom, I don't think anyone's going to die on this one.
Fair enough.
If
Fingers crossed.
Then I will be here.
Yeah.
We'll run something.
Alright, so I guess I will be the last person to come up on deck. Unless any of you are taking a really long time.
No.
How many knives can I take?
Does it have a cost per knife?
I don't know.
You don't have the rule book?
Oh, I do have the rule book. It's just like, would they be the same as small knives?
Yeah. Consider it.
Literally, can I raid the kitchen drawer of all the steak knives?
No.
No, you do that
We need
because
those
they'll
for
beat
steak.
I mean, you can, but then we'll be very mad.
Not to mention you'll throw
Where are
them.
the steak knives?
You'll be taking a crap ton of penalties because they're not made to be thrown.
Yeah, you can throw them.
True, but none of these
Yeah,
knives
that
are
won't
made
be
to be thrown.
Wait, you're just throwing random knives? It's a terrible idea. Just use a gun.
Black powder was invented for a reason.
True. But I have more things in like close or like fisticuffs, and I guess I put one in throwing, so it's better than my firearm skill. That's for sure. And I just figured it'd fit more with my dex-based character.
Alright. So, Helen.
Yeah.
How much money does your family have?
Noodles.
That reminds
Yeah.
me, did anybody count up the loot
Oh,
from MacArthur's place?
We have all
Considering
the
Edward
monies.
took it back, he's probably just like, there's a bunch of gold bars in the engine room.
No big deal.
yeah. Helen in this time just like went to Cedric's room, made sure his bed was made, sort of tidied up his room for when he got back because she didn't really know what else to do with herself.
I was gonna say I grabbed 10.
Sure. So, how much money did your family have?
Sure.
Rules.
I'm looking for a ransomable amount.
Oh. You know what? Been gone for many years. So I don't really. All I know is that they're still in good social standing. So I assume they must still have
Some.
plenty of money.
A helio number? Okay, so what I'm planning
Hundreds
to
of
do.
thousands, or I don't know how much like a helio is worth.
So what
Quite a
I'm
bit.
planning to do, and you guys should all comment on this and pay attention because I'm done having the moral discussion and the interesting character stuff.
So interesting.
Wait, which one was... What?
I'm telling everyone to pay attention because
I'll
we're
pay
doing
attention.
action stuff now.
I've been paying
So,
attention this entire time.
so what I'm planning to do, and you guys can obviously jump in and approve or disapprove of this plan, is we're going to try and sell Helen back to her family.
Wait, what?
And then, do you really think your family's going to be as dangerous as the Iron Ring?
Well, no.
While we're in?
But what?
It
You-
guarantees they'll have a lot of money when we
This will
storm
be
in.
interesting.
Well, they already know she's a pirate, so this plan will instantly fail.
Why?
Okay, you know what, Barb?
Pirates attack other pirates all the damn time. We should know. We do it too.
We're pirates, damn it.
I know, but
We're going to say we're pirates. We captured her, and we were going to kill her, But then we realized that she was rich, and we decided to get money.
Okay, now that you've explained it that way, that might.
Anywho. So. And then when they've gathered the money, we can go in and do the whole break-in and take all the money thing, and you can have your heart-to-heart.
Okay.
Plus we can loot the house.
Right, okay.
Take your like old teddy bears and family photos and any other mementos you want.
No.
Can I break in?
We're not going to sell them. You get to keep them. I'm sorry.
Can I break into all their safes?
Yes. In fact, you're actually required to.
Okay.
Anyway. So, does this sound like a good plan to everyone? Or what if they turn the police on us?
Right.
Sort of expecting it.
We could just say that we kill her if they send the police.
Wait.
It's also...
By the way, we wouldn't actually kill you if they send the
Guys.
police. Just to be perfectly clear.
You know what? I wasn't
money.
worried about that, Edward, until you felt the need to clarify.
As soon as
I
they
won't
gather
say
the
no.
money and we're about to give her back to them, she can instantly say, "All right, guys, get to it, getting all the stuff."
Yeah. No, like that's the plan. Then we can be like, haha, but she's really not.
And... Oh, do you have the cure for me?
Yes.
Okay, can I have it?
You have the knowledge to like administer a shot.
Okay.
It would make it painful if you failed. It would also be ineffective though. It might hurt her.
You're right, you can hang on to it.
If you want, I can like blunt the tip a little.
Alright, Ma, get ready. I gotta get a pain.
I know she's a bit of a bitch. Really?
Speak not, Jezebel.
Anyway. So is everyone on board with this?
Yeah, sure. But if they do get the police, we saw those giant things walking around yesterday.
Yes.
What if they bring those?
We shoot them.
Knowing what's inside them?
I mean, do you have a better way of dealing with them?
Not shooting at him?
I would.
That would not be dealing with them. That would be ignoring
I would
them.
think-
How long
Jan-
can the pilots even survive in there anyway?
I don't know. I don't think we found any sort of plans. I never did look for them, but just in the office.
I would think. Well, me jamming them seemed to, I guess.
How did you jam them?
I went for the gears nearby the, I guess, top of the mechanism.
And to be clear, this is the one that didn't explode?
Yes.
Okay.
At first.
Well, yeah, once you tear it open. I mean,
If we could somehow jam them like we did before, or like I did before,
I guess.
then it'd still be putting whoever is in those suits in grave danger, but it would at least be them trying to open it up to fix it and finding it out for themselves.
I mean, they might know.
True. But what, do you really think the average foot soldier would know what's in these?
Maybe.
No.
I wouldn't think so.
How could they know? I mean,
Because they hear, like, a little girl's voice sometimes going, well, maybe when they're on patrol.
This place is really haunted.
if they knew though, like, how could they let that go on?
Yeah, that's what
How
I'm
could
thinking.
they ally themselves with the hollow ring?
They'd start,
I don't think
like,
the average
some
policeman
people
knows
would
that.
start,
That's true.
I think that some people would start raising red flags and saying, hey, this isn't cool, man. And I think would try to make a statement. We could at least hope for that outcome.
Yeah.
Because Hope is working so well.
At any
for
rate,
us.
if we find a way to break the gears immediately, then that'll be worth having anyway, just as a way to beat them.
Well, do you have any more knife hands?
Knife hands?
It's a rated
Fist blades.
I never had any of those.
That is true. Because that's how I jammed the last one.
So use yours.
Wait,
They
the gears
kind of
were
broke.
exposed?
Huh?
The gears were exposed?
Yeah. They were up near the top, like the neck joints.
An aloof moss grenade should, like, mess it up just by putting a bunch of moss inside.
Except
When you cover a gear in
we
something,
might be
Yeah.
we might be outside, so they might just.
why is that an issue?
There's children inside?
Good fact, or good point.
I mean, yeah, but aloof moss grenade at no point causes you to fall abruptly unless you tear all the moss off.
Yeah.
Like, yes,
Like
they'd
I
be
did.
floating out above the city. Like,
Ba, 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 ba.
it's not.
Actually, you
lethal.
haven't tested the long-term effects of a Luke Moss grenade, so probably know at some point after perhaps a long time, they do eventually fall.
Oh, do they
Well, I
fall,
would
or
think
does the
that-
aloof moss
I would
just
think-
slowly die, and as it
Yeah.
dies, they
It just-
float back down?
You don't, like I said, you don't know.
Even it's not even that much of an issue, though. They don't float very fast.
Yeah, that is
Like,
true.
they don't go high off the ground. We've
That is true.
established this through field testing. I guess I could also try making one that throws sand or something.
Yeah.
Or stickiness. I don't know. I guess we would have to visit an Ackery or something.
Pocket sand. Anyway,
Well, actually, I guess the aloof moss grenade didn't actually stop it. Was there any inside?
It blew up before we could really get a good look at it.
Okay. Oh, whatever. We can deal with this after we deliver the threat. Because we're not going to get there that fast.
yeah.
Alright, so we're telling Hell's mother that we have Hell captive.
Yes.
Should we send a crew member to do this?
We should send whoever's going to pose as the pirate captain. No. Possibly. Wait, no. you
Maybe
have
the
wanted
one who's
posters all over
actually a
town.
captain.
Would that make me a better poser?
That is
though?
true.
Maybe the one who's actually a captain of one of my ships.
I could roll with that.
So, Catherine?
Oh! Shots fired.
Hey, Catherine. Remember how we had a plan where you're going to turn someone in for a bounty and then said screw it? Actually, no, wait, we did do that plan. You want to do it again?
If I recall correctly, that plan did not turn out very pretty.
It's not turned out very pretty twice.
Wait, how didn't it work? Like, what did we not get out of that plan?
Guys, the bear's been a captain of one of Helen's ships longer.
What does that matter? It's literally entirely fake.
He doesn't have wanted posters though. How do they know he's legit?
I mean, if they're wanted posters, couldn't they potentially be like, oh yeah, she's one of the people that works with this other wanted person who you happen to be turning in? Like, we need someone they don't know. To this point, narrows it down to Barb, me, Catherine, Devo, Robert, yes. Wait, he doesn't have a... Oh yeah, the other person's Cedric. Okay, so...
No, Cedric has one.
Yeah, no, I'm saying, like, Cedric is the other person with the wanted poster.
I vote Ruger.
I'm fine with that.
Did he ever remove the beard?
No, that's
No.
good though.
Just like Jezebel never removed her disguise, which was really nice. When sneaking
Alright.
on.
Wait.
They get to the surgeries.
Wait. Beard? Oh wait, no, I would have seen it on him. Never mind.
So, hey, Robert, you're now the Dread Pirate Roberts. Robert?
Robert.
A standing ovation. Okay.
Not necessary. Not necessary.
Okay.
I was just gonna stand up and go get it.
Ready to sell out your queen?
I
You seem
mean,
to answer that
do
a
I
little
really
too
have
quickly.
to? I don't want to sell you out.
To be fair, in contrast to all the bad things, like turning in your queen, there's also the ridiculous amount of money we're going to be making.
You could use the money, Ruger.
Remember, we're not doing this for real. It's just a boy.
Yeah,
So
I know.
just to be clear, the
You got
turning
it.
in part, we're not doing the real. We're totally stealing their money.
Yeah, that part is.
Don't worry, I'll help you.
It'll be
steal
real
enough
money.
to get your debt.
Better be real money.
Yay, money. All right.
All right.
That'd be really terrible if you got there and found out they were broke.
Don't you
We'll tell you about your
Don't you
daughter.
dare.
We don't have any money anymore.
God damn it.
Anywho,
We can sell her back for this cow.
take a cow.
I have
Yeah,
some
it'd be great.
beans.
Have some milk all the time.
Magic beads?
Anyway,
All right. Actually, we will take a short pause break right there.